Peace and prosperity being to all who's listening and watching. It's your girl, Shay Miller, right? And I'm back with another video. And guys, I just want to say it is so cold here where I live. Basically, I live in Arkansas. It's a lot of places that are cold as well. Texas and a lot of other places that are naturally cold. Um, so we got some snow here, and it's been a few winters since we got some. And let me tell you, it's pretty cold. We got about, I would say, about 5 feet of snow in certain places of Arkansas. I wouldn't say all places, but if you don't naturally drive on ice or snow, it's not something fun. Now it's fun, it looks nice, and most people go out there and build a snowman. Great. I'm not somebody who personally likes to be out. I don't fancy snow like that, so naturally you won't catch me out there building a snowman or just being out in the cold just for no reason. But let's get to this video. I want to say, guys, like, I know it's wintertime, and sometimes we may feel stagnant in our pursuit and our dreams and the things that we want, and our lives sometimes feel slower than what we expect. Like, what we want seems further off than what we hope for. And the biggest thing is, like, I know we have those moments where we just lose that drive, that thing that made us, like, really go hard. And I lose motivation sometimes as well. Motivation is something that you definitely have to put your mind to. It's definitely something that you have to aspire to do for yourself. It's like speaking affirmations. It's like, thinking positive. It's the same thing. You have to push yourself to do those things. You have to push yourself to say and speak life and think good despite things that may happen in life. You have to push despite the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So we all get in those rough, rugged moments, and we get to the state of drifting. And I'm not saying that we don't have a goal or something to focus on, but sometimes we get caught up in the moment or get caught up in the winter. Get on that unproductiveness. And, I have a lot of things that I aspire to achieve this year. But my biggest thing right now is focusing on being proud of what I already accomplished. And not often do we do that. Not often do we take the time to really sit down and think about all the things that we already accomplished and all the things we already done, and like really be proud of those things, right? Really be proud of what you've done already, how far you come at 26, how responsible you are, how smart you are, how many great decisions you have. If you're a mother, father, and you take care of your kids, you think about all the amazing things that you have accomplished, or the things that you're actually doing that you broke a cycle in, that may your parents may have not done, or like people in the world are not doing, but you're like breaking a cycle in your family or in your generation or whatever the case may be. We're all achieving great things, and since we're the first of our own to do it, it's often more hard because you're being the first to do it. And when you're breaking cycles, breaking generational things, and like aspiring to be the best and being the first in your family to do it, it can come with some heavy shoulder burden. But ultimately, if you're proud of your progress and your process, and you accept who you are, and you naturally accept the process, then if you're progressing every day, growing every day, learning something new every day, and putting yourself in a position that you're constantly doing something for you, and also finding a way to pursue your purpose in some sense. I don't push myself to do things. Like, I'll naturally, subconsciously do certain things because I've written most of my goals down. I naturally always know what I want. Like, I know even if, I'm going to sit down and watch movies for today, I might I might have like 3 things that I know I want to accomplish today. Because, shorting your list, even though you have like a 20 goal list, you want to make sure that you like achieve like at least one task a day, or at least like 3 different goals prioritize your list. You know what I'm saying? What is important to accomplish today? What's important to accomplish now? What is something that you can accomplish today? What am I doing to help myself grow and be a better person? But you have to ask yourself the questions. Are you putting yourself in a position of constantly growing? Are you constantly expanding your mind? Are you constantly helping yourself but also helping others? Are you pursuing your purpose, whether it's whether you're pushing yourself or you're like, doing things little by little? As long as you're making some progression, I wouldn't say force yourself, because like I'm 26 and I feel like it's a lot of things I should have done early on, but I didn't have this knowledge. I didn't have this information. I didn't know anything about it, all this stuff that I know now. And do I regret that I didn't know it then? No, I probably wasn't in a mindset at that age to be adaptable to those things. Like, I probably wasn't at that place of growth where I could take on those things that I needed now. So that's why I don't beat myself up for not knowing certain things until now. Because like I probably wasn't in a place of growth to know those things. Like I wasn't mature enough. I wasn't responsible enough. I wasn't like task orientated enough. I wasn't in a place where I can do those things to where I can do them now. I'm very mature. I'm very responsible. I'm very task orientated. I'm very ambitious. I'm very driven. I'm very competitive with myself, and I'm just like very overachieving. So like I'm in a position and a mindset that I can do it. Like I accept the information, I take the information, and I apply the information. If I was in my younger times, I probably wasn't in that state of maturity. Though I was a very mature person, I think at different times in life we receive different information, and depending on who you are and your journey, it depends on when that information is received and when you will reciprocate it and when you apply that information to your life. So don't be hard on yourself for not knowing certain things until now. I am very proud of myself and all the things I've accomplished, and I accept the fact that I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm right where I'm at, and I'm definitely striving for a better life so I can travel, explore, see the world, and have that financial abundance that I've been longing for. I've been working for. I've been investing for. I've been putting my time, effort, energy, and everything into, and I burn out because like I drive so much energy and force into the things I want, and then I just lose it. But ultimately, I'm still an entrepreneur. I still want great things for myself. I still want to hit $1 million. I want to make my first million, but I'm not saying I'm going to stop there. I want to keep my YouTube going. I want to keep growing as an entrepreneur. I just want to keep growing as a person. So for all those people who aspire to be something great, make sure you're being the best you can be for you and not nobody else. Love you guys.